What's up guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks on how you can get crowned on Musical.ly.
Oh, I got you, there's no reason to chasing payment on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you. La 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 la. I'm just fine 'cause I got you.
You want to have good Musical.lys, you know? Good Musical.lys are the sole thing, and the way to get good Musical.lys, and the thing that they look for more than anything else, I find, is good lighting. Good lighting is a must. As you can see now, I got two massive, like box lights up at the moment, illuminating me from both sides. Normally, you have yellow light in your house, so your light bulbs give off a yellow glow, which don't look good, guys, when you're trying to make good, videos. So you want to get yourself some, you can give them Amazon. Get yourself some box lights, umbrella lights. You can get like a set of them for like, £40 or, like $40 odd if you're in America, depending where you are, but they're not expensive at all. Yeah, lighting is very, very, very important. Another thing you want to do as well is do the trending hashtags, guys. You just do as many trending hashtags as you can, but make sure you don't trash tag. By trash tagging, that means putting in hashtags that are not relevant to the video. Musical.ly now do not like doing that, and you can get flagged up and a warning. Another great thing to do as well to get featured is go to the Muser board, guys. If you're into comedy, try to diversify. If you do lip syncs all the time, that's great if you're good at them, but sometimes it's good to mix it up a little bit, and put yourself out there in different directions. Do the comedy sounds. Give them a go, do the comedy sounds as well as the lip syncs as well. But getting in there early is always a great way, because you'll be right up there, guys, if you can get in nice and early as soon as they come out, on the day that they do. Get straight in there, and then you'll get more exposure, which means you'll get hearts just naturally from sitting up on the board, which will keep you going. Of course, you're going to get the bigger crown musers that come along, and they're going to push you down because they have their fans already that are hearting their Musical.lys, but it's a great way to get those extra hearts. And I find that Musical.ly tend to feature in order of posting. Okay, this is from what I've seen. I started in September, guys, and this is what I've seen from September 2016, is that Musical.ly tend to feature in order of posting. So it doesn't matter where you are. If you're the first person to post and you're like 10th down, you'll be pretty sure that they're looking at that. It's just the way I've seen it, roll from there. So yeah, definitely getting in there early is definitely key for getting those features. You want to get in there nice and early, guys. Good lighting, get in there early, do the trending hashtags, and you've got a great chance of doing it. And just think outside the box as well, guys. Use props, get other people involved. If you've got kids, definitely use your kids, pets, other bits and pieces, guys. It's like trying to be different from everybody else. So if you just stood there, doing the same thing as everyone else, you're not really going to stand out. Another great thing, guys, is you're not going to have it to start with as a green screen. If you learn some editing skills on Adobe Premiere Pro, which I use for editing, you can put anything you want behind you if you've got a green screen, which adds that sort of extra depth as well. But again, goes back to lighting. Lighting is the key. Always, I say to everyone, lighting is key. So guys, you want to have a good bunch of features. I would say try to get around about 10. And I know that sounds really difficult, but once you get that first and second feature, you just find that Musical.ly start to notice you a bit more, and it starts to snowball. This is what I found and what I've seen from other people as well over the months that I've been on Musical.ly. Another thing, guys, that will help with the crowning is obviously fans. While this doesn't seem to be the most important factor for Musical.ly with giving you the crown, because I've seen people crowned with 20,000 hearts. I've seen people crowned, like myself, I had 137,000 fans at the time of crowning. So I don't think that is the main sort of thing that they focus on. Yes, it's a contributing factor, but a great way to get fans, quickly is to do as many trending hashtags as you can, because you get seen and they like the stuff that you do, and then you get followed. You see how it goes? So it's like a perpetual thing. I went live like all day, every day, guys. From the moment I joined in September, even when I had a few people in my room, I'd go live 2 4-hour lives a day. I realized that not a lot of people have time to do that, but I was just going for it, guys. You know, I was living, and then eventually, you know, my room was growing. It was like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, you know, you see how it goes. And then I got up to 500 people in my room through hard work and dedication, and everyone was like, how did you do this? And literally, it was putting the time in. I was going live all the time. I was throwing out musicallys like all over the place, doing trending hashtags in the UK as well as the United States hashtags as well. I was literally, you know, throwing myself everywhere. So my fans were going up and people were joining my lives, and I was getting people to turn the bell on so they kept coming back as well. Because that's what you want. You want people to turn the bell on. You want to get those musically hearts, which I'll get to in a minute how important musically hearts are. And I would say, you know, once you get to around about 20, 30,000 fans, you're on a solid run. But this is a good way to get fans the way I just described to you before. Another one, guys, as I was saying before, is musically hearts. Now this is something that I think a lot of people overlooked, but it's so important. Getting people to like your musicallys as well. What we're seeing as well is that nobody less than 1 million hearts is being crowned on Musical.ly at the moment. It's constantly changing, okay? As we go along, it's getting harder and harder to get crowned. Back in the day, you know, they were crowning people with not many hearts, you know, 20,000 fans, if that, you know, and a couple of features and whatnot. But because it's growing, Musical.ly is getting so big, there's so many crowns that they're making it harder and harder and harder and harder. 1 million hearts or more is something that they're going to look at. I've seen people with 160,000 fans, which is great. They concentrated on building up their fans because they're going lively or they were promoted or whatever, you know, and they got all the, you know, those fans building up really fast, but their hearts weren't going up as quickly because it just wasn't matching. Because if you grow really fast in fans, you find they're not the most loyal fans in the world. That takes time. That is something you can't rush, and something that I'm building up over time to have some great loyal fans that keep coming back because they enjoy watching you every day and checking out your musicallys. So yeah, Musical.ly hearts, you know, when they click the heart button, double tap, guys, is super important. I think I valued that more than anything else before I got crowned. I didn't get crowned until I had at least 1.6 million. Okay, and I've seen people never really less, and there is an exception to the rule sometimes, but generally never less than 1 million hearts. 1 million hearts is definitely the target of what you want to go for. Getting features has nothing to do with fan level, okay? People can get featured with 100 fans. People can get featured, you know, being the smallest muser ever on Musical.ly. It has nothing to do with popularity whatsoever, okay? Yes, you get more exposure, you get moved up, but Musical.ly know and see everything, okay, guys? So, yes, it doesn't matter what size you are with regards to getting features along the way. I got my first feature when I had about 500 fans, okay, guys? It really wasn't a thing. It took a long time from the first to second feature, but really, guys, once you start rolling, it just keeps coming, and you're like, this is great, you know? This is great. And they are my tips and tricks for getting crowned. I hope it's been of some help to you. Don't forget, guys, if you've enjoyed today, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, guys, and come back tomorrow for more of our daily vlogging sessions that we do. And if you've got any questions with regards to Musical.ly, you know, like crowns, features, or anything, guys, leave it down below. I'm happy to answer these questions for you and give you any help that I can, because like I said, it took me 5 months from start to crown, guys, because of all the effort that I put in, and hopefully these things that I did will help you as well. Thanks for watching.
If we don't stop